You guys might remember months ago when 343 added in some of the Halo Online armors to Halo 3 and received a fair amount of backlash for completely changing up the existing art style of Halo 3. Eventually they added in a toggle op which allowed the player to turn off all skins or armors if they wished, and that pretty much sufficed the community, as people who wanted to retain the art style and aesthetic of classic Halo 3 could, or if you wanted all the skins and all the different Halo Online armors on, you could also choose to do that. Well, today 343 in their cannon fodder has revealed some of the armor sets that are going to be coming to Halo 3 in Season 8, and these are absolutely crazy. These are no longer just Halo Online armors that are a little bit wacky and a little bit weird. These are totally new armor sets focused on reimagining the core armor as alternate universe versions of those armor sets, based on legendary ancient warriors and other aesthetics that were never in Halo. These are definitely going to have some interesting reactions, so I basically just want to go through all the armors and check them out with you. One thing to say before we hop into the armors is I do think this is kind of a test bed for some of the non-core and non-canon armor sets that we're probably going to be seeing in Halo Infinite later this year and in the future. So let's just hop in and look at these armors. So I will be honest, I will probably butcher the pronunciation of some of these armors, but let's just look at them because they're absolutely crazy. So this first one is the Belas Haran, which kind of has that Greek warrior aesthetic to it, something you'd see out of a 300 movie if you were watching that. This one's pretty cool. Here's another one that kind of has the same aesthetic, and I think this one kind of follows the same line. This one down here has a face on it, which is pretty crazy. This one continues along that trend where it has the face and some snakes. This one has 3 faces on it, and then that kind of ends the Belos armors. Now we're moving down into the Blackguard armors, which are much more of a medieval theme. And so looking at these, I feel like I'm kind of playing Chivalry or For Honor. And don't get me wrong, these are kind of cool. This one's kind of weird. I don't really like this one. This guy's a badass. This one kind of has like a steampunk aesthetic to it. This guy just looks like the Grim Reaper. That guy just looks cool. And then if you kind of continue down, we get into the Drengur set, or however you pronounce that word. And this guy looks like he's wearing a tree around his neck. And so does this one. And these armors are just absolutely crazy. I can't believe that they are adding these into Halo 3. So one thing to note too is not only are these going to be available in Halo 3, but the helmets specifically are going to be able to be used in Halo Reach, which is pretty cool because they've designed these new armor sets to be able to be used in Halo 3 MCC or Halo Reach MCC. So if you don't necessarily play Halo 3, but you play Halo Reach, you'll still be able to use some of these armor sets. The rest of the cannon fodder kind of just gets into the nitty-gritty details, where they got inspiration from and all that stuff, so I won't go through this necessarily. But I'll put the link to this cannon fodder in the description if you want to go check this out yourself. And then it kind of ends off here just talking about Icebox, and that's pretty much it for the cannon fodder. Anyways, I just wanted to go over all these armors because even with the toggle option, I do feel like these might get some pushback, and honestly, I'm just interested to see what happens because like I said, I think this is a test bed for Halo Infinite, and I'm actually really excited if 343 is going to use MCC as a testing ground between now and when Infinite launches. I already felt like they were testing some things like the seasons and everything like that, but now it seems like they're really leaning into using MCC as a testing ground, and I'm just interested to see where it goes. Anyways guys, that's going to do it for the video. Let me know how you feel about these armors. Let me know which armor is your favorite, and with that said, I'll see you all next time.